Hi, and welcome to English-Fabule. Are you learning English? Great. Let's learn English with a very interesting story. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Let's get started.
Do you ever feel lost, even with lots of freedom? Many of us live today with more choices and comfort than ever before. People in the past, even powerful kings, did not have the things we have. We have warm homes, plenty of food, and easy ways to travel. We can choose our jobs, believe what we want, and say what we think. If we want something, we can often get it quickly. We have so much opportunity, but are we happy? Even with all these things, many people feel unhappy or confused. Why is this? Sometimes we mix up freedom with doing anything we want without thinking. We think freedom means no rules for ourselves, but real freedom is different. It needs self-control. A famous leader, Dwight Eisenhower, said that freedom is really the chance for self-discipline. Self-discipline means controlling yourself, managing your actions and feelings. Without it, we can feel like a boat without a guide, pushed around by our desires or moods. We need discipline to choose our direction. Inside each person, there is a constant choice. We have a side that wants to be good, strong, and work hard. We also have a side that is lazy, wants comfort, and avoids difficult things. Every day we choose which side leads us. Will we choose the easy way or the right way? This book is about self-discipline. It is about learning to rule over yourself. It teaches you how to control your impulses and actions. Self-discipline helps you to work hard when tasks are difficult. It helps you say no to temptations or things that stop you from reaching your goals. It helps you build good daily habits and stop bad ones. It helps you manage your feelings, like anger or fear, so they do not control your decisions. Discipline is about being strong both inside and outside. It is about knowing when to push yourself and when to hold back. It helps you find balance. Great people like Eisenhower showed that true power comes from self-control. By mastering himself, he could lead others effectively and achieve great things. Discipline is not just for leaders, it helps everyone. It helps you succeed in your work and life. It helps you become the best person you can be. It is the key to using your freedom well and finding real happiness and greatness. 2. Take care of your body. Your body is very important. It is the tool you use to live your life. To control yourself, you need to control your body first. This means taking care of it and making it strong. Self-discipline starts with your physical self. You need to rule over your body. Think about Lou Gehrig. He was a famous baseball player. He played 2,130 games without missing one. That's 17 years. He often played when he was hurt or sick. He played through fevers and pain. He broke many fingers but kept playing because he loved baseball very much. He respected the game and his team. He worked hard every day to stay fit. He took care of his body so he could play well. His story shows physical strength and control. He pushed his body with great discipline because the game was important to him. It is good to start your day early. Toni Morrison, a famous writer, woke up very early each morning. She needed discipline to do this. She was a single mother with a busy job editing books. Early morning was the only quiet time she had to write her own books. The house was quiet. Her children were asleep. She could focus on her work. Waking up early needs self-control, but it gives you precious time. You feel free and ready for important tasks before the busy day starts. Exercise is also key for your body. Theodore Roosevelt was the President of the United States. When he was a child, he was not strong. He was often sick, but he chose to change this. He decided to make himself strong through discipline. He exercised a lot. He walked, he boxed, he rode horses. Exercise made his body strong. Being active helps your body handle difficult things in life. It also helps your mind stay strong. Roosevelt believed the active life was the best life. It's important to stop bad habits. Dwight Eisenhower was another U.S. president and a general. He smoked cigarettes for 38 years. It was a very strong habit, but one day he decided to stop. Using his self-control, he quit completely and never smoked again. Many people are controlled by bad habits like smoking too much, drinking too much alcohol, or eating unhealthy food all the time. These things can make you weak. Don't be a slave to your habits. When you control bad habits, you become more free. You need to control your body. Don't let bad habits control you. Taking care of your body means waking early, exercising, and quitting bad habits. It needs discipline every day. When you control your body, you build a strong base for controlling other parts of your life. 3. Do simple things well. It is important to control what you want. Cato the Elder, a Roman leader long ago, lived a simple life. He did not wear expensive clothes or eat fancy food. He believed that wanting too many things makes people weak. If you do not need something, it is extra, and extra things are not good for you. Living with less can make you feel stronger and more free. Another man, Manius Curius, lived very simply too. When people tried to give him money to change his mind, they found him cooking simple food. They knew they could not change him because he was happy with little. When you want less, others have less power over you. Freedom comes from not needing many things. Keeping your space tidy is also important for self-control. Robert Moses helped build many parks, roads, and bridges in New York. He worked at a large table, not a desk with drawers. This helped him deal with papers quickly because he could not hide them. He kept his space clean so he could work better. A clean space helps your mind feel calm. When your room or desk is tidy, it is easier to think clearly and do good work. If your space is messy, your work might become messy too. Try to keep things in order. Put things away. This helps you focus on what is important. Showing up every day is another simple but powerful habit. Thomas Edison, the famous inventor, said his success came because he was always in his laboratory. He was there day and night. Because he was always there, he was ready when ideas came or when things happened. Being present every day makes a big difference. You do not have to do a lot each day. Just doing something, even something small, is important. Start the work. Answer one email. Read one page. Go for a short walk. Showing up again and again builds strength over time. Most people do not do this, so if you do, you will have an advantage. Pay attention to the small things. This is a key part of discipline. Coach John Wooden was a very successful basketball coach. At the start of every season, he taught his players how to put on their socks and shoes the right way. He showed them how to make sure there were no folds in their socks. This was not about being tidy, it was about preventing problems. A fold in a sock could cause a blister. A blister could make a player play badly or even get hurt. Coach Wooden knew that small details can cause big problems. If you take care of the small things, you become stronger and avoid trouble later. It shows you care about doing things well from start to finish. 4. Work hard but rest too. It is important to work with energy. Some leaders in history were too slow. They did not act quickly when they needed to. Great people often move fast. They hustle. They always try their best and do not make excuses, but working hard does not mean rushing. A Roman leader, Augustus Caesar, had a saying, "Make haste slowly." This means be quick, but be careful too. If you rush, you can make mistakes. Doing things carefully helps you do them well and often quickly. Doing things right is better than doing them fast but wrong. Practice is very important. A famous Japanese sword fighter, Musashi, practiced thousands of times every day. When you practice a lot, your skills become automatic. You do not have to think too much. Practice builds energy. It also helps you feel sure about yourself. It is not enough to talk about work. You need to just do the work. The writer Joyce Carol Oates wrote many books. She did this by working every day, not by talking about writing. Find happiness in the work itself. It is good to love the process. But working hard all the time is not possible. You need to manage your energy. A famous basketball coach, Greg Popovich, knew this. He sometimes rested his best players even when people did not like it. He knew that pushing too hard makes people tired and weak. This is called burnout. Rest is very important for success over a long time. Taking breaks helps you stay strong. Rest is not lazy, it is smart. If you want to work hard for many years, you must rest too. Sleep is also a big part of rest. Good sleep helps your body and mind recover. The boxer Floyd Patterson understood this. He made sure he slept well before his important fights. He knew that good sleep helped him perform better. Sleep helps you think clearly. It helps you make good decisions. It helps build good character. Work hard, practice, and be fast, but also know when to slow down. Find joy in your work, but remember to rest and sleep. This balance helps you do your best work for a long time. 5. Rule your feelings. Your feelings are important, but they should not rule you. You must learn to rule your feelings. Think about Queen Elizabeth II. She was queen for a very long time. She showed calm control even when things were difficult. People watched her for many years. She always tried to be calm and show grace. Having talent is good, but how you act and control your feelings matters more. When you rule your feelings, you can handle hard times better. It helps you stay strong inside. Try to look at problems calmly. George Washington was a great leader. He faced many problems in his life and work. He tried to see things clearly and calmly. He used a phrase about seeing things in the calm light of mild philosophy. This means trying not to react too quickly with strong feelings like anger or fear. It is important to pause. Stop before you act or speak when you feel strong emotions. Think first. Do not let feelings like anger or sadness make your decisions for you. Looking at things calmly helps you choose wisely. It is also important to know what is most important to you. Booker T. Washington was a very busy man. He started a school called Tuskegee Institute. Many people wanted his time, but he knew his main goal was education for black people. He focused on this main thing. He said no to other things that took his time away from his goal. You need to know your most important tasks or goals. These are your priorities. When you know your priorities, you can say no to things that are not important. Saying no helps you keep the main thing the main thing. Focus is another way to rule your feelings. Learn to focus deeply on your work or task. Think about the musician Beethoven. He could get lost in his music. He would ignore everything around him. This deep focus helped him create amazing music. In today's world, many things try to get our attention. Phones, computers, and noise can stop us from focusing. Being able to focus deeply is like a special power. It helps you do good work. Don't just try to focus for a short time. Try to commit fully to what you are doing. When you focus deeply, you control your mind and what you pay attention to. Ruling your feelings means controlling your attention too. 6. Be patient and finish your work. Being patient is important to finish your work well. Some tasks need time. The writer Joyce Carol Oates understands this. When she finishes writing a book, she puts it in a drawer. She does not look at it again for many months or sometimes even for years. This time away helps her see the book clearly later. Then she can make it better. Patience helps you get a fresh look at your work. Abraham Lincoln also knew the power of waiting. He worked very carefully on the Emancipation Proclamation. He did not rush. He waited for the right time to share it. He made changes slowly to get it right. Being patient is often hard. We want to finish quickly. But good results often come to those who wait and work carefully. Sometimes trying too hard to make things perfect stops you from finishing. This is called perfectionism. The famous dancer Martha Graham felt this. She was working on a new dance. She wanted it to be perfect, but she felt stuck. She worried her work was not good enough. Perfectionism can be like a trap. It stops you from completing your job. Remember, finishing your work is important. It is a success just to finish. It is better to finish something good than to never finish because you want it to be perfect. If perfectionism is a problem for you, ask for help. A friend or teacher can help you see when your work is ready. Another good habit is to do the hard jobs first. When you start your day, look at your tasks. Find the most difficult one. Do that job before you do the easier ones. Do not wait or put it off. When you finish the hard task early, you feel strong. It gives you energy for the rest of the day. It also stops you from worrying about the difficult task all day long. Finally, remember that everyone makes mistakes. Everyone fails sometimes. Discipline is not about being perfect all the time. It is about what you do after you fail. Look at the boxer Floyd Patterson. He was the world champion, but then he lost his title. It was a very big failure for him. He felt terrible. He could have stopped fighting, but he did not. He trained hard again. He learned from his mistakes. Then he fought and won his title back. He was the first heavyweight champion to ever do that. Discipline means getting back up when you fall down. It means you learn and you keep going. You do not quit just because something was hard or because you made a mistake. 7. Manage pain and fun. Life has pain. We must learn how to manage it. Some people use many medicines for pain. For example, President John F. Kennedy used strong drugs for his back pain. This was dangerous. Sometimes medicines help, but quick fixes can hurt us more later. It is often better to find the real reason for the pain. Exercise can help. Sometimes we must learn to live with some pain, like the baseball player Lou Gehrig did. He played for many years even with broken fingers and other pains. He showed great control over his body. We also need to control our wish for fun and pleasure. A wise man named Epicurus taught that real pleasure is simple. It is avoiding pain and big problems. It is not about always having parties or wanting too much. We need balance. Enjoy nice things like food and drink, but not too much. Going too far often brings trouble or unhappiness. Learn to enjoy things in a quiet, simple way. Other people can make things difficult. They might say unkind things or try to make you angry. This is a test of your self-control. Try to stay calm. Wise people often stay quiet when others are angry or mean. You do not always need to answer or fight back. Staying calm shows strength. William Thalhimer, a businessman, stayed calm even when someone was very rude to him because he wanted to buy some land. He did not react. He got the land. Strong feelings like anger or excitement can also cause problems. They can make us do silly things without thinking. A famous basketball player, Sam Cassell, hurt himself badly because he celebrated too much after making a good shot. He let his feelings take control. It is important to stay calm and think clearly, especially when feelings are strong. Do not let strong emotions make decisions for you. Sometimes being silent is a sign of strength. The soldiers of Sparta in ancient Greece were known for speaking very little. They used few words, but their words were powerful. Saying less can make you seem stronger and more in control. Waiting for the right time to act is also important. A famous leader, Winston Churchill, waited for the best moment to use his airplanes in the Second World War. He did not rush. He held his fire until the time was right. Knowing when to wait and when to act takes discipline and wisdom. Managing pain and fun, controlling our feelings, and choosing the right time to speak or act are all parts of self-control. 8. Be good, help others. It is important to have rules for yourself. Be strict with yourself, but you should be kind to other people. Cato was a Roman leader who lived simply. He was strict with himself, but he loved his brother, Scipio, who was not so strict. We cannot expect everyone to live like us. We need to forgive others when they make mistakes. Your good example can help other people. Antoninus Pius was a good Roman emperor. He showed his adopted son, Marcus Aurelius, how to be a good leader. King George VI showed his daughter, Queen Elizabeth, how to be strong. When you live with discipline, you help others find their own strength. It is also important to stay calm when things are difficult. Queen Elizabeth showed this many times. Marcus Aurelius also faced many problems but stayed calm. How you act during hard times shows your real character. Good leaders also help others by carrying some of their load. General Mattis once worked on Christmas Day. He did this so a young soldier could be with his family. Leaders often sacrifice for their teams. They put other people first. Remember to be kind to yourself too. Everyone makes mistakes. Do not hate yourself when you fail. Seneca, a Roman philosopher, said we should be a friend to ourselves. Support yourself like you support a friend. True strength is not always about keeping control. Sometimes it is about sharing power or giving it away. George Washington was a great example. After leading America in war, he gave up his power. He did not try to become a king. This showed his real strength. Martin Luther King Jr. taught people to respond peacefully even when others were violent. When a man attacked him, King did not fight back. He asked people to pray for the man. This needs amazing strength. It is not just about being the best at your job. It is more important to be the best person you can be. Discipline helps you build good character. It helps you become your best self. This is the real goal. Discipline helps shape who you become. You choose it every day. Which story about discipline in this book inspired you the most?
Hey there! Just a second before you go. If you learned something new today, please give this video a like, write your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second, and it really, really helps to create even better English videos for you. Your support means the world. Thank you.